put my mic on. Turn my mic up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand.
I'm my own brand.
Remember her, guys?
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
Don't act like I've been gone that long,
Jasmine used to
Angela.
come here a couple years ago. Now she's back. Good to have you.
I'm back in rotation, baby.
Back in rotation, baby. What day is today? Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen. I've been having some fun weekends, and Angela Yee Day is coming up on Saturday.
I cannot wait,
So
Angela.
this is already like the prequel when everybody starts coming into town.
Yeah, we back, baby.
Getting ready for Yee Day. But we're going to start the show off with some love and some positivity.
Okay.
Let's shine a light. We still do that. I know you haven't been here in a while.
Okay,
But we
Angela.
still start the show off with love and positivity. Shining a light, 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. That's 800-292-5150. It's Way Up. Here's some Nicki Minaj.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand.
I'm my own brand.
And today we are shining a light on Vic Blends, who has just opened up Vic Blends Academy, the first barber school ever inside of a California state prison.
Oh.
Yes. Now he posted about the journey. He said 4 years ago, I got a call from Scott Budnick telling me there are some juvenile kids that watch my videos and to come meet them with no hesitation. I made a trip to LA, and when we visited the prison, we learned that in over 172 years of incarceration, there has never been a barber school to get the guys inside their license while incarcerated.
Oh.
He said that if it was something I wanted to change, he would walk with me every step of the way. So now it's open.
I love that. And
Yes.
that's a skill that you can really use and make money from, too, once you get out.
Listen, let me tell y'all, up here and in general, y'all, these guys and their barbers, boy.
It's a serious
Guys
relationship.
are more loyal to their barbers than they are to their women sometimes.
Absolutely.
Okay? So shout out to him. The school has opened its doors, and like I said, it's called Vic Blends Academy. Vic Blends has 25 million followers across social
Wow.
media. He also has his own talk show series called Deep Cut.
Okay.
And he's even cut like President Barack Obama, Tom Brady, Lil Baby, and many others. And he was named to the Forbes 30 Under 30 list in 2022. Now, Boogie, who do you want to shine a light on?
Well, first of all, for you and your whole staff, I listen to you every morning. God bless y'all.
Thank you.
You
We
also,
got a
of course,
small but
shine a
mighty
light on.
staff. We appreciate that.
And I want to shine a light on my 3-month-old baby named Adriana. I've been with my girl paying for 14 years. You finally cracked that egg, you know?
Whoop, whoop. Okay. Congratulations. A little girl is so different, right? Having a little girl.
Well, she's a blessing in the sky.
Well, thank you for calling.
Yeah, much condolences for having that shooting in Crown Heights, man.
Oh, yeah. My condolences. That was wild to see that happen.
All right, son.
And I'm glad you said that because I do want to make sure we send all of our
Okay,
love.
okay.
3 people were killed at this, I guess it's like a lounge club in Crown Heights in Brooklyn. Thank you for calling.
All right. Good day. Have a good day.
You
much
too.
love always, Angie.
I never heard somebody describe getting someone pregnant as cracking an egg.
Me neither. I kind of like
That
it.
egg.
kind of like it.
All right. Well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, call up, leave a message, or you can click that microphone on the iHeartRadio app. And when we come back, your Yeetie. Now, Ghostface Killah, he is talking about Diddy blocking Wu-Tang from the radio back in 1997. I want to tell you, I remember when this happened. We'll discuss. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Yes.
You ready for some Yee tea?
I'm ready.
All right, let's talk about Wu-Tang. As y'all know, that was my first job in the music business.
Yes.
And recently, Ghostface, who has a new album coming out on Friday, did an interview on the Bootleg Kev podcast, and he talked about Diddy blocking the Wu-Tang from getting radio play. Here's what he said.
It just wasn't the same no more. They stopped playing our records. I had to talk to the whatchamacallit,
Why'd they stop playing your records?
because I cursed them out. Then Puff told RZA that Puff admitted to saying that he stopped our records up there.
That's crazy.
I will say this. I don't know if Puff had to stop their records
Why you say that?
because they were he cursed out the whole staff at the station. And so this particular night, and it's interesting because recently I interviewed Capadonna and Mathematics, who was Wu-Tang's DJ.
Yes.
So that night, that was the big Summer Jam concert. Math actually was talking about what happened that night, because that was my first day working for Wu-Tang. And here is actually what they had to say about that night that caused Wu-Tang to be banned for 16 years from the radio.
The sound was horrible. Our
And then
sound
it,
was horrible.
but I
Like, they
heard crisp and
sabotaged.
clear. Hot 97.
I heard that.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said
Might
that?
have been Ghost.
Yeah.
I think it was Ghost.
Ghost was.
Yeah, it was Ghost.
Yeah, and then they got banned after that.
Yeah.
And that ban hurt.
Yes, it did. 10
Yeah.
years.
They got banned.
Nah, it was longer than that.
10 years before we went up there, man, Ghost went up there and apologized to the lady.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 16 years is how long they ended up getting banned from. And it wasn't just that station, it was all their other like affiliated stations. And so imagine getting banned from the radio where you're from.
Sheesh.
But that was, when I tell you, probably one of the funniest nights of my life. I was like,
you
what
had
is
some,
happening?
Angela, you had some stories working in this industry.
Yeah, I definitely got some stories on me. All right, now another person who got iced out recently is Cheryl Hines. If you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know that was Larry David's ex-wife on the show.
Love that show.
Right. Well, apparently, according to reports, she's being iced out of Larry David's new project on HBO. It's being produced by Barack and Michelle Obama's production company.
Okay.
But you know, she's a Trump supporter, and she's also married to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And so this new comedy series is marking the America's 250th anniversary, and it includes many of the stars from Curb Your Enthusiasm, but they're saying that Cheryl Hines will not be part of that. The Obamas are opposed to her involvement, according to Radar Online.
I do not blame them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They said anybody politically connected to Trump who they despise should not have a role in any of their lucrative media projects. So,
because we don't have the same morals and principles, so I can't work with you. I understand.
And in that situation, you can't pick and choose.
Yep.
You know, and you don't want your hair. It is what it is.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night.
Okay.
You just got here.
I did.
So we'll talk about it. It's way up.
Oh, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
What did you do last night, Jasmine Brand? I know you just got back into New York.
Last night, well, first of all, it was Rain's first day of preschool, my daughter. So I had to do that. Then I hopped on a train to come to celebrate this week with you and Yee Day. I went on a date last night.
You went on a date? Where did you go?
We went to STK. I went on a hot date. No, it wasn't hot. We went on a date. And then
Why can't it be hot?
I went on a hot date. And then that was it. Just drinks and dinner. And then I'm here with you.
Well, yesterday I actually went out to dinner. I had a dinner meeting.
Okay.
And I'm excited about this. You know, I have this coffee company, Coffee Uplifts People. So now we are going to be represented in Oakland.
Oh, I love
Shout
the
out
Bay.
to Cali, but we had a meeting with the owner of Home of Chicken and Waffles. So Coffee Uplifts People Cup is going to be available there shortly. We're working on
chicken
on the
waffles and
roll-up.
coffee.
Indeed.
Yes.
And they have like a walk-up window too, so you can just get your coffee to go. But that's exciting for me, like to see my brand starting to expand.
Nationwide, baby.
I have no investments. We've paid for everything out of pocket ourselves. Investments are scary to me because I see a lot of things, happening. I mean, I'm watching the whole Uncle Nearest thing play out. I feel like that's been the biggest conversation with Fawn Weaver.
Yeah.
And what's happening to her with Uncle Nearest.
That's a big story right now.
It's a huge story that I have definitely deep dived into.
We both have.
To understand all sides of it.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I did. And it was nice. It was a good conversation, good meeting.
That's a big, I love the Bay. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And shout out to my girl Ingrid from I Best Wine. She actually made that connection for me. She's from Oakland.
Yeah.
And, they're friends with each other. But anyway, when we come back, I want to talk about this because Chance the Rapper was up here recently.
Okay.
And he has his new album out right now, which, by the way, people are loving. Like, I see people talking about how this is like a classic album. And so Starline is the name of the album. The project just dropped. And one of the conversations that we had when he was up here is he talked about his early education in Chicago and being placed in basically special ed. Here's what he said.
I was in special ed.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, you were in special ed?
I was in special ed from 4th grade through graduating high school. And what I'll say is that, like, those sort of diagnoses and labels on children definitely mess with their sense of self and confidence. And I used to always feel like I was not smart when I was a kid. And obviously I am smart.
Yeah, extremely smart. And
Yeah,
so
creative.
I saw in the conversation we had, this ended up getting posted a lot of places, and it created a lot of conversation because people are concerned about these programs, their own kids, and their own experiences with it, with IEPs, individualized education programs. So we want to know what has been your experience with the education system when it comes to special ed, also with IEPs, and how that has affected you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what my thoughts are too, as somebody who, when I was in high school, special ed was not looked at like these are extremely smart kids who maybe learn in a different way.
Yeah.
It was definitely frowned upon, and he said other kids were teasing him too.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about you guys and what your experience has been with special ed. How has that affected you? 800-292-5150. Call us up. Again, that's 800-292-5150. Jasmine, you're a mom. You just took your daughter to preschool.
Yeah, she's in this autistic preschool, and that's special needs.
And we'll talk about that when we come back. 800-292-5150 is way up. All right, it's way up with Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes,
I'm not just any brand.
I'm my own brand.
And we are talking about our education system here. Also, IEPs, individualized education programs, and special ed.
Right.
And this all comes from Chance the Rapper. He revealed something on Way Up With Yee that he's never talked about. Here's what he said.
I was in special
Yeah,
ed.
clearly. Oh, you were in special ed?
I was in special ed from 4th grade through graduating high school. And what I'll say is that like those sort of diagnoses and labels on children definitely mess with their sense of self and confidence. And I used to always feel like I was not smart.
Now, I want to ask what your thoughts are about that, Jasmine, because I know your daughter just went into preschool.
Yeah, and she's autistic, and she's in an autistic preschool, and it's been really hard. Her dad and I have been super involved with like getting her help at home. She's nonverbal right now. And it's been a challenge.
And how old is she? She's 4?
She'll be 4 in a few weeks, and
Okay.
it's been super hard. But hearing, it's a journey, and I think parents have to be super involved. So I'm interested to hear what people have to say.
And I just think about special ed when I was in school coming up. It was always a stigma, like, oh, those are the bad kids. Oh, they're not smart.
Yeah.
And that's not true. Kids learn in different ways. Now, Hannah, what's been your experience with the special ed system?
So my son is on the spectrum, and he's been dealing with I've been dealing with a lot. He kind of probably don't know what's going on. He just knows he keeps getting transferred all around. But it was horrible. His aide told me to put him in a school that mainly focused on kids with autism. I did that. It was the worst. I'm still fighting till this day. And if you're not educated, like the parent, if you're not educated on IEPs, if you're not going to all the meetings, if you're not doing your own research, the system will play with you. And I feel like our community aren't as educated as we should be on this topic.
Right.
A lot of our kids are starting to become kids on the spectrum, and it's just not fair how they treat our kids in the system, and they're not getting all the help they should be getting.
And, they talk about how a lot of black students, especially boys, are placed in special ed, and basically because of discipline issues and other things, and not getting the support that they need academically. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling. And, I would love for you to keep us updated on your journey and what's going on. And I think it's just such an important conversation.
It is, for sure.
Thank you. I'll DM you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let us know. Hey, Nicole. How are you? We're talking about special education. What has been your experience with the system here?
Well, I'm an educator. I'm actually a school counselor. I've worked in high schools and junior highs. And the frustration for me is that you have students that need the help. And because of the stigma, the families won't put them in. And then those are the kids that end up in trouble because they can't process, they can't work, they can't do the work. But they need the support. The issue is the stigma.
Yeah.
How do we deal with the stigma so the kids that actually need the help can get the help without having an issue? My daughter has an auditory processing disorder. If I didn't put that on her when she needed it, she wouldn't be graduated from high school with honors right now.
No, that's right.
Because she needed all the work. Right now, she got a scholarship.
Oh, congratulations. That's huge. That's great. Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate hearing from your perspective as a parent and as an educator. Hey, Hannah, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm with Jasmine, and we're talking about special education. What has been your experience?
So my experience has been, I'm thankful to be in Georgia. I have advocated for my child. I have gone to every IEP meeting. I have called principals. My son has had a bus evacuated. He has been very violent. He's bipolar and also on the spectrum. And they have followed lead with my also support and outside therapy. And they have had a one-on-one with him. They have advocated for him. And now he is in middle school. And I still have teachers following up, checking with him, and seeing how he's doing.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's great. See, that's why teachers are one of the most important jobs, like literally, that you can possibly have.
You have to go to those meetings. You have to call the principal. You have to be there for that child. And it's not easy.
Thank you. And Hannah, this is going to be helpful for so many other parents out there. We appreciate you for calling. It's going to give people hope, but also let you know you have a responsibility too. You can't just expect the teachers to be the babysitters.
Yeah. Right.
Well, thank you, Hannah. We appreciate that. This was amazing.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Well, thank you guys for calling, and you can always leave a message, 800-292-5150. We'll play it during Last Word.
Okay.
And when we come back, man, since we were talking about parenting and education, G Herbo is responding to some backlash that he got online about his parenting, and we'll play both sides for you. It's Way Up.
Get up off this spot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Let's get into this Yee tea. But first, we got some breaking news.
Okay.
Breaking news.
John Wall has officially announced his retirement from the NBA.
Okay.
Yes, he's a former number 1 overall pick and 5-time NBA All-Star. The Washington Wizards posted one of our franchise all-time greats, the definition of an era, a lasting legacy, a forever Wizard. Congrats on your retirement at John Wall. And he also posted a video montage of his career highlights. Here's what some of that sounds like.
To my family, my mom especially, thank you for all your sacrifices. I hope I made you proud. To my teammates, trainers and coaches, thank you for believing in me. And to the fans, you made me feel unstoppable. Today, I'm stepping off the court and out away from the game. I feel now is the time to walk confidently into my next chapter.
All right, he posted retired but never done doing it, the hashtag Wallway.
He's only 34.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting is when you look at his page, underneath his name, it says Mama's Boy.
Oh, that's cute.
So I love that. All right, now G Herbo has a message for people who are questioning his own parenting style.
Okay.
He posted a video of his youngest son, and here is what that video says.
What kind of girls you like?
Fine.
Fine.
So he said, my son looking for some fine-ish.
Huh. Okay.
Well, after that, people were, having things to say, of course.
Yeah.
And here was his response to people who were questioning what his parenting is like.
Okay.
I don't give a what y'all say about how I raise my kids, man. All my kids are intelligent, well-mannered. What y'all see is what y'all get.
And gangster.
And gangster. With that being said, if my son say he like fine, he know how to count. He know all his colors. He know everything he need to know.
He said, and gangster.
Yes. Yeah. Listen.
Angela, how do you? What if you were a mom? How you be cool with your son talking like that, or you don't have no issue with it?
I mean, it just depends on what they're like outside of that. Kids just say funny stuff sometimes.
Yeah, kids be cussing.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to laugh because you're like, but you want to, because I've seen many a parent be like, oh my God, and then they laugh and they're like, I don't want to laugh at that because I don't want them to think that's okay. But kids are funny, and sometimes if his kids are clearly like spoiled, they're not no gangster street kids as they should be.
Yeah.
You know,
but at the same time, you got to be open to the criticism because you posted it. So
right,
you
already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he knew he was doing.
It's like sending it to the family in the group chat.
Somebody
some of them are
going
to be talking about you behind your back. All right, well that is your Yeetie, and when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. One of them has to do with Ozempic.
Oh, I need that.
Let me.
Just joking. Go ahead.
Jasmine.
Okay, sorry.
Now, one thing I have to say is we kept on hearing all these things about Ozempic. We've known a lot of people personally.
We have,
who have had issues using Ozempic. Well, now there is crazy pending lawsuits. We'll tell you what that's about when we come back. Under the Radar is Way Up.
The news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here, and my girl Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I'm here.
You ready to go under the radar?
Definitely ready.
All right, Ozempic is facing over 1,800 lawsuits.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And they said damages are possibly going to be topping $2 billion. Now, what are some of the things that patients are saying this drug caused? Well, the allegations are stomach paralysis, vision loss, and other severe complications that are not clearly warned about. We all know that Ozempic was originally for diabetes and weight loss. It's been around for a long time, but people are using it to lose weight.
Yes,
and Ozempic is also sold under other brands like Wegovy, and they belong to a group of medicines called GLP-1 receptor agonists. So there's a lot of hidden dangers. I do know people that have had, there's been like all these, every time I feel like it's something new. Like people will be like, Ozempic face, Ozempic hands.
Yeah. Well, I know 2 people that have taken a weight loss drug and they've said their vision has been affected.
And then they stop taking it and they're okay.
Yeah. So
they
gotta
also
be careful with these drugs.
Patients have also talked about gallbladder complications.
Oh man.
Some people discuss sudden vision loss. And apart from these, also kidney damage has been reported, and patients are saying they did not get enough warning about these risks, and there's been so many cases of complications reported.
They have so many side effects on these medications though, so I feel like that's had to be on there.
Yeah, I also feel like though people will still use it.
Yeah,
I mean, because you see, you know how when you watch ads on TV and they be like, side effects include
diarrhea,
and it's like 1,000 things, and you're like, dang, I'll take it though.
I will, because this weight loss is hard to lose weight.
Yeah,
so I get it.
And for a little while, a lot of people do see like results quickly.
Yeah.
The problem is also that if you stop taking it, reports are that people gain all the weight and then some back.
Yeah, that's not fun.
All right, now bananas. I want to say, I see you eat a banana every morning. Did you know that bananas are the 4th most important food crop globally? More than 400 million people rely on that fruit for 15 to 27% of their daily calories. Well, there's a banana shortage on the way, and that's because of climate change.
Okay.
And that is going to threaten food security over the next several decades. Other things that are being threatened, other staple crops, are corn, soybeans, rice, and wheat. And they're likely to also face shortages as there are hotter days, which means that there's going to be less of them available. Very hot days, even if it's a small amount of time during the growing season, can cause large losses. And that is going to affect what we get. And climate change is the reason for that.
I care about bananas, but I care about rice more.
I love rice.
I do too.
And I got to cut back on that, but
Yeah.
And the other issue, of course, is inflation. If there's less bananas, that means prices are higher. And then they also have tariffs.
Yep.
And banana prices are already on the rise.
So it's going to be like the egg situation.
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. We do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we got some more Yee tea for you. We do have Ask Yee, so we'll be giving advice today.
Okay.
I know that's right. And y'all know Yee Day is coming up. Angela Yee Day is on Saturday. My dad literally just called me, and he was at a store, and he was like, when is Angela Yee Day? And I told him Saturday. I guess someone in the store is coming. And I heard someone in the background like, I told you it's Saturday. All right. Well, it's Way Up.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee Tea. Way Up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Let them know. Let's get into this Yee tea. So a Justin Bieber impersonator actually ran up a $10,000 bar tab and performed at a nightclub in Vegas. This was at XS nightclub.
Okay.
Before DJ Griffin realized that it was not the real Justin Bieber. I was like, I gotta see what this performance sounds like. So here's a little snippet.
Okay. That's not bad, right?
I mean, the venue was dark. It's crowded. People were excited in the audience. Everybody thought it was him. Here is what DJ Griffin had to say about it.
That was insane. That was actually insane. Complete fake. No way. I swear on my life.
I literally thought, I was like, damn, he put on a lot of weight since the album dropped.
Not calling an impersonator chubby.
I know. He body shamed him.
At least he was performing for that 10K he blew at the bar.
Well, he did end up having to pay that $10K.
Oh, and after this performance, the nerve.
Right. I didn't get paid for my performance, and I got to pay. Now, Dreezy has sat down and talked about her online feud with DeAndre Sanders. You know, Dreezy is Jacquees' ex-girlfriend. DeAndre has a child with Jacquees. And when she sat down and talked to Mr. J. Hill, here's what she said.
I don't feel like that was a crash out situation. That was a situation where I was in a relationship with a guy for 6 years, and a girl was introduced to me by this guy during a birthday trip, and next thing I know, she was pregnant. And I still never made it about the girl, because one thing about me, it's always the guy. But if you go online and you saying stuff about me, like, I get paid to talk.
Oh, she said she can. Can I just say that had to be hurtful to find that out, and you deal with a guy for 6 years?
Yeah, they did it for 6 years.
Yeah, she
you know?
handled it well under the circumstance, because you would have had to take my phone, Angela. 100% you would have had to take my phone.
Oh my goodness.
And you know it, that's why you're laughing.
Well, DeAndre responded, never been introduced, never shook hands, didn't even start dating him till she was locked up in jail. Oh. That's shady. And he told her what it is. I'm not speaking on this situation anymore, but don't play with my character. We know the truth. Y'all be blessed.
Oh, they're both pretty. FYI.
So it's just two different stories. I'm not sure. But again, both parties have the right to tell whatever their side of the story is.
Somebody lying.
Somebody. She said it's always the guy, though.
It's always the guy.
I co-signed that. All right, now Jid has announced his tour. God does like world tours, and he's going to be on tour with Young Nudie and Mick Jenkins and more. So that should be really dope.
I'm not familiar with Jid.
You aren't JID?
Mm-mm.
Are you serious?
I don't think so.
Oh, you
is that
love
a sin?
him.
Okay, I'll do a deep dive on break.
I'm gonna play you some. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, you're gonna love him. He has a new album out right now too. It's amazing.
Okay.
Joey Badass is going on tour too in promotion of his upcoming album, Lonely at the Top.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he was not pleased with the label not putting out his album. And he'll be with Absol and Rhapsody. He made this announcement yesterday also with the release of a new single called Dark Aura, and that is also the name of his tour, Brooklyn's Own. All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, we are here to help you out. So if you want to know anything, if we can help you with business, relationships, friendships, anything, call us up 800-292-5150. Maybe you're a dog and you're a mutt and you want to stop. Here's Leon Thomas. It's way out.
Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
And it is time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. In case you can't get through, you can also leave a message. But today we have Chico on the line. What's up, Chico?
I'm alive and well, but I mean, I was scammed last month.
What happened?
The woman called me said my name, called me from Chase. That's the first red flag I didn't even, because I was working at the time. So she called me, she said I'm being scammed from Texas for $1,000, $11,000, $9,000, which was $22,000.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little dialogue. I said, well, how do I know you're not a scammer, miss? She said, I'm going to call you from another Chase number. Look at the back of your debit card. Same number that was in the back of my card.
Mm-hmm.
I fell for it. So she said, I have to go to a branch right away. I called my job. I said, listen, I have to go to the bank because I'm being scammed. Said, don't say anything. Go to the ATM, and I'm going to tell you what to do. We're going to give you all a new bank account number. We're going to switch your account over. We're going to give you a new debit card, all of this. And so I went to the bank. I took the money out. She said, put it in the ATM. In the same bank, I put in the ATM and went to a different account. I didn't even realize what was going on, man.
Wow, that's an elaborate scam.
How much is that?
$22,000, he said?
Oh, my gosh.
$22,000.
Oh, my gosh.
So she even was able to put a digital card on my phone. So I'm in Chase bugging, like, how are they using all of y'all's equipment?
That is crazy.
So sophisticated.
How are they using everything? People over here crying, like, this is my whole savings. This is my business and everything.
Oh, my goodness.
The problem is that's not Chase's fault. They're saying they can't do anything for you?
They're saying because I took it out of my own hands. But I'm on the account. I said, miss, I'm in your guys' bank right here. You can't track it.
I would think they could
So
track
I need
it.
to get a subpoena for the ATM or stuff like that.
I mean, listen, the first thing they tell you to do is to contact their fraud department. But the problem is, but you're going to have to file a police report. Have you done that?
Every time I go in the police station, they tell me they need a report from Chase.
Right.
Have you called the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission?
I don't think I called them.
You can report scams to the FTC,
Mm-hmm.
and you can call them 877-FTC-HELP to also report to them. There's also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You could file a complaint with them. And then also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Look that up. You can file a complaint. If you can't resolve the issue with Chase Bank, then you need to call the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. But the faster you do it, the better. So just make sure you have all of your statements and everything that happened in order so that you have everything that you need to send to them.
I got statements and everything, man. The time, the days, the calls on my phones, all of that stuff. I'm thinking they think I'm trying to scam them.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure this happens to people all the time. People just don't talk about it publicly. Like it
Right.
happens.
I
All the
haven't
time.
barely told my family because I feel so disappointed in myself by not even catching it.
Yeah. You know, you
Spoke
just
to
got
the woman. I went back to the bank. She said, "Oh my God, Mr. Jose, if you'd have told me, I could have stopped it." I said, "I didn't know." She said, "There's an internal investigation with the FBI, so don't say." Oh my God, I just can't even believe I did this.
You know, it's unfortunate, but you got to go through all of these different things to try to make sure that I'm hoping that you'll be able to get your money back, that they can trace it or do whatever. But unfortunately, you did take the money out and do that and get scammed, and the bank may not feel like they're responsible, but maybe if you go through this whole process of reporting, you never know what can happen. And that's all you can do. And I'm glad you called with your story because people who are listening, so they know not to get caught this same way.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it could have always been worse. Thank God, like you said, you're alive and well. That's how you started this conversation.
Yes.
And so this is a
I'm trying to
warning.
put it behind me, but it does hit me. Like I'll be driving and it just hits me. Like, oh my God, like, oh, but Angela, I love y'all show. I go to your shop, Angela. I frequent your shop. I'm not far from you. I'm in Bed-Stuy.
Okay.
And I appreciate y'all, and
All right, well, let us know.
That's all
Let me
I got.
know what happens. I just hope you can make some headway on this. And, maybe there's a way that they can trace it or you can get your money back. But if anything, this is yet another warning for people.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I will be at the Angela Yee Day to meet you and just say thank you for your help and everything like that.
All right, thank you for calling. Good luck.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
And Angela Yee Day is coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
throwing that out there one more time.
Yep.
All free outside at the Barclays in the middle of Planet Brooklyn, a 2-day festival. When we come back, I want to talk about something Jasmine and I discussed on our way to work, monkey barring. Do you know what monkey barring is? It's a toxic new dating trend. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's Way Up.
Yeah, let's go.
Turn me up. Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
You know what it is, Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Jasmine Brand.
Yes, not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Who is getting her hair done right now as we're sitting in the studio.
Yep, multitasking.
But we were talking about monkey barring, and they're saying this is a toxic new dating trend. It's called monkey barring or monkey branching, which basically means that you have a partner.
Okay.
But you're lining up another one. So when this is over, I have somebody waiting in the wings.
A backup plan.
Yes.
Okay.
So monkey barring and polyamory are different. Monkey barring is based on codependency. It is also kind of cheating because I'm seeing someone else behind your back.
Yeah, that is cheating.
Right. And so according to experts, people who do this lack emotional growth because they're constantly moving through life in a fear-based manner to avoid the hard work it takes when healing from wounds in a past relationship. So people, you know how people will be scared to be alone?
Yes.
And so in order to avoid that, they know this isn't working. Let me line up something else so I'm never alone. What do you think about that?
Sounds strategic. I feel like this is pretty common. I don't think it's anything new. I think people often have something, at least someone else in mind when they're about to break up with someone.
But when you are in a relationship that's long term, sometimes you need a little bit of time in between stuff.
You absolutely
Going
do.
from one relationship and jumping into another one, a lot of times they call that a rebound.
Yep.
That fear of being alone, when you can actually take that time to work on yourself.
I think
and heal your heart.
I think mature. I think if you're mature, I think you give yourself a break and some space in between relationships. But I think sometimes, a lot of times, I don't think we do that.
I feel like before I did tell you, get over him by getting under someone else.
You 100%. I didn't know if you was going to say that or not, but you've definitely told me that before.
But that wasn't a relationship you were in. You were you're weird. No, I'm kidding.
But I would like to say this.
Jesse Reyes gave that advice on a very popular song, Get Over Him by Getting Under Me. Get Over Her by Getting Under Me.
And I love that song. But also, I would like to say that earlier today, Angela suggested that it was okay to monkey bar. You did. You did.
I said it's okay if somebody is out of a relationship.
Yes.
And then You know how sometimes we can tell ourselves, well, I don't want to be in anything serious. I just want to date. I don't know, I don't want to jump into anything.
Right.
But if you really, really like somebody and y'all really have connected.
Okay.
And you're both single.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that you should do that. Like, just say, I don't want to be committed.
One last question. How long do they need in between relationships for it to be
I think
healthy?
it's different. Every situation is different.
Okay.
Sometimes we're broken up before the other person knows.
Now that's a problem.
Well, that is monkey barring or monkey branching. And when we come back, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Whoop, whoop. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Tuesday. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand. I couldn't even remember the lines.
What?
I couldn't remember my song.
Oh. It's a whole song, too, by the way, guys. If you ever want to, feel free to Google it. We're in here talking about Angela Yee Day. And that's going to be happening on Saturday.
Yes.
I am so excited for that. I just want to say, thinking about all the performances that's going to happen. Some of my favorite artists.
One, the fourth one? What? Is this the third one or the fourth one?
It's more than that. This is the sixth one, girl.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't insult me like that.
My fault. I'm never happen again.
You were pregnant at Yee Day. How long ago was that?
4 or 5 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You got a little offended, didn't you?
I did. That was irresponsible. No, I'm kidding. But you were, and I remember you didn't want people to know you were pregnant, so every picture we took, we had to stand in front of you and hide your belly.
We did.
With all that being said, Yee Day is for the kids.
Yep.
All right? Bring the kids out.
Yep.
Pregnant women come out.
Great transition.
But don't be 9 months like Jasmine was.
Yes. I think I had the baby the next week.
Yeah. Just, take it easy. Stream it for you. But anyway, again, this is your show. We love you guys. So, of course, you have the last word.
My name is Bird. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Just want to chime in on the topic that you're having today about special ed. I was a kid when I was in middle school. They put me in special education for behavior problems. And over the years, it kind of messed with your self-esteem. I graduated years later. Okay, now I have one of the highest paying jobs in the city.
Hi, this is Tamika. I just want to shine a light on my daughter, India, let her know that she's doing a great job as a mom, and I'm so proud of her.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.